Darren O'Gorman in the white. Both men coming out looking very focused here, Dan.
Head movement. Slip the jab, slip that jab. Step inside the pocket.
Yeah, both guys adept on the feet, on the ground. Hignett coming in with a almost karate-like style with his striking. Traditional martial arts background there. O'Gorman, the more boxing-orientated striker.
You got to love it when two guys come out, take the center of the cage, and then just try and bang. You got to appreciate it. As much as I prefer the grappling, of course, you got to love it as well.
Oh, big shots from both fighters there.
Keep going down there. Hold that counter punch, mate. Powers there. Take that back of the team.
O'Gorman, the taller, rangier of the two, so Hignett's going to have to use his movement to slide in there. But you know, we often see that with karate stylists and traditional martial artists. Their movement, their ability to dip in and out of the pocket is what wins them these exchanges. He's going to have to do that here against O'Gorman.
Yeah, utilizing the kicks a lot more. He's thrown some leg kicks, a few body kicks, a few front kicks. That's it. You can hear from the corner. Use your range.
Oh, nice left hook there from O'Gorman. Hignett blocks the kick to the body there.
Yeah.
Another hard kick to the body though from O'Gorman.
Once you start landing these these leg kicks, these body kicks.
Oh, Hignett wobbled there. Hignett wobbled, shooting for a takedown. He's going to watch that
guillotine
next.
attempt.
Guillotine, head up, circle. Let's get over that butterfly. Don't let him regard, don't let him regard.
From here, what you're going to see is you're going to see in top position here that left shoulder pushing forward. That's going to try and stop your opponent from being able to grab the hands and actually attack this guillotine. So Darren trying to get those hands, pummel those hands on the inside and try and connect them. Until those hands are connected, you're not really in that much trouble. Do you see how he's looking to fight? He's looking to connect the hands. Now it could be on. I don't think it will be because of the position, but now it could be on.
Hignett trying to squeeze his head out there.
There's another problem with the closed guard. The closed guard is a good position to go to, but you see how that head's going to pop out? The problem with the closed guard when you go for a guillotine is the person drives in. Obviously there was enough space for the head to pop out, but otherwise the person drives in. It becomes very difficult to try and expose that neck.
O'Gorman already trying to inch his way back to the cage. Oh, beautiful sweep by O'Gorman. Hignett looking to come out the back door.
So what you saw there is he anticipated an attempt to turn the back, went to react to that, and then exposed himself for the sweep.
O'Gorman catching the kick there and able to clinch up with Hignett on the cage. Hignett was coming out fired up after escaping that tight guillotine.
Okay, Darren looking to take it to the ground now, and he's looking to take the back straight off of this. This is a very different style of grappling that we've seen so far today. This is someone who very obviously wants to attack for the submissions, looking to positionally transition to somewhere where he can look to attack. He's got one hook in here. He's got it across the entire body. He's using the fence to stop his opponent from turning, and now he's looking to fight those hands and try and get that hand or that forearm underneath the neck.
And O'Gorman has a lot of time to play with here. Over a minute.
What you're going to see here, like I said, those very long legs allow you to lock off the body triangle very easily. This doesn't look on, but this is a horrible position. This is a horrible position here. And when very often when someone starts trying to punch out of a position, it can loosen it, but it can actually also tighten it. And that's what he needs to be careful about. The only problem here is that Darren's too high, which means the angle that he's pulling that forearm is going up into the chin instead of back into the throat. If he can get lower, which he's trying to do now, the pressure could actually go into the throat. And you can see there's an increase in blood pressure in the head here. He's doing something, but I don't think he's going to be quite enough at this point. He needs to get underneath, so he changes the angle of where he's pulling.
Looking to adjust the grip here is O'Gorman. The corner.
So now look at the angle. That would have been a better angle to look to apply it, but he's continuing the grip fight here. This looks much stronger. You see how much lower he is from here?
Oh, Hignett tries to turn in, but he gets mounted. Let's see what O'Gorman can do here. Hignett trying to shrimp out.
Head and arm choke here.
Oh, this is tight.
This is very tight. With those long arms, you can lock this off tight, but there's, what, 5 seconds left in the match? In the round, sorry?
end of the round. Hignett survives, and we will see round 2.
Really, really nice grappling exchange to the last sort of 1/3 of that match there. Conor doing a fantastic job of timing his escape right to force the mount position.
Oh, it was a beautiful right hand down the pipe. That hurt Conor Hignett, and that forced him to shoot him, which in turn leaves him open to the guillotine attempt here.
Look at this. Darren looks like he's going to try and turn to his knees. Conor reacts, and then that gives him the opportunity to hit that really, really nice dynamic sweep. Unfortunately, can't really materialize a solid position from there, but very, very nice escape. This was tight. If I was in that position, I wouldn't have let go. I would have looked to pummel the legs out and pass the side and try and finish from there.
That was very, very tight. Whether or not Hignett thought about tapping there remains to be seen. The fact of the matter is, he's out in the second round, and we are going to get another round at least of action here. Hignett charging forward with the body shots. He's got to be careful of the counter punches from O'Gorman.
I think that could be a really good strategy, though. He wants to close the distance. He wants to fight on the inside in the stand-up here. He doesn't want to stay on the end of the limbs of Darren O'Gorman because he's just going to start picking him off, basically.
And you heard Hignett's corner, so you can't move straight forward into the pocket, and that's probably the best advice they can give him in this situation. He's got to start cutting angles here. Yep. He's got to start dipping and finding a way in.
That jab's there, he's stepping into that jab every time.
Got to close that space down, you've got little big shots, Con.
Nice 1-2 down in the middle. Let's go, Hignett.
O'Gorman, very big for the featherweight division. Just physically, the length he's got on him.
Nice! Beautiful shot!
Hands tight! Get them on tight! There we go.
The corner of Hignett, screaming for the man to keep his hands tight. He took a big elbow there, though.
Nice little short elbow.
Nice and good pose. Nice and good pose.
But look at the distance between the two athletes. Darren's doing a fantastic job of keeping himself at the perfect range, where he's not going to be hit, but he's going to be able to strike.
Conor with a nice body shot there, but fell a little bit short with the second. O'Gorman landing heavy as well. O'Gorman falling just short there, but he's backing Hignett up against the cage.
Yeah, very, very composed, very controlled. A lot of the time when you feel like you've got the opponent on the run, you can charge in, but he's keeping him at length. Again, guillotine attempt. Oh, a flying triangle attempt, and he's got it locked off.
Flying triangle from Darren O'Gorman.
Okay, this is a fantastic position. There's a very good chance he's going to finish from here. You see how he's locked off on the foot? If he can pull that shin in a little bit and lock off on the shin instead, he's going to go, yeah, this is a much stronger position. He thinks he's got it, and I think he's going to get the tap here. He wants to pull him in. He doesn't want him to go away. He wants to pull him in. There you go.
Oh, and Hignett's bleeding from the head as well.
This is a bad position.
One of those elbows.
He spat his gum shot out to try and get a little bit more breath in. I think this is going to be a tap. This is a fantastic position from here. If Darren shoots his right arm underneath and grabs onto that leg, stops him from being able to throw it over the top, there's nowhere for him to go at this point. He transitions to the armbar.
O'Gorman looking.
You've got to keep him low. Don't go for the armbar. Attack that triangle. Cut the angle from here. Cut the angle from here.
From O'Gorman. Nail-biting moments here in Manchester.
What you don't want to happen is the good thing with those long legs, it's easy to get the triangle. The bad thing with those long legs, it's harder to finish. You need to take up space. He should be cutting the angle and pulling his opponent in, and he's going to get the finish.
Trying to push that elbow across to close that triangle up even tighter.
Okay, now this armbar is very nice. This is exactly what you should be doing, which is if the opponent is deep, the elbow is not going to be on the hip as a fulcrum. But when the opponent tries to pull backwards, the elbow slides past, and at that point you can armbar. His legs are obviously tiring because he looked to switch to the opposite side of the triangle from there. I think he should lock in, connect a better position with those legs, and then cut the angle for the finish. It'll be such a shame to see him lose this triangle because this is an excellent position and it was a beautiful setup.
O'Gorman absolutely relentless in pursuit of the triangle and also the elbows.
He's still locking off on the foot though. He's got to put back pressure with his right leg, with his right foot. He pulls back. This is a better position. You see that slight angle? But he's got to hold it slowly. He's got to hold it slowly. Cut the angle. Come underneath the leg from here.
And O'Gorman's legs must be jelly at this point.
Absolutely.
O'Gorman still trying to strike through. Hignett trying to find a way out.
So drop that leg. You see how high that left leg is there? That means he's again attacking the armbar. He's going to be absolutely knackered at this point. He's triangling him, armbarring him, punching him all at the same time.
Hignett looking to get out of this triangle. Incredible scenes here.
Again, look at the angle of the right foot. The right foot is pushed down. He needs to pull that foot backwards. He needs to drop his left leg down heavy. And look, this elbow's out. If that elbow comes out, he's going to escape the triangle. This is the point where this is where you attack the armbar to force the opponent to come back into the triangle or get tapped out from here. But if he powers through that, he's going to be out.
Oh, Hignett survives. Incredible scenes.
Oh my God.
Hignett looking for the heel there.
This is crazy. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Now, Conor Hignett actually has a standing heel hook on his resume in pro MMA. That would have been absolutely insane.
Imagine that.
Leg triangle, Dan, talk us through this one.
Beautiful. So he goes to the single leg. You've got to bring the leg to the outside. See how that left leg's on the outside and then boom, you can jump up. You throw the leg over that shoulder and then boom, you're into the triangle. Like I said before, the long legs help you set it up, but it makes it harder to finish. You've got to do everything right to get the tap. And man, his legs are going to be absolutely knackered at this point. So the armbar's on. He's trying to apply the pressure here. He wants to force either the tap or the come back in, but he grits through the pain and pulls that head out. Boom, you're out. And then immediately goes into a heel hook.
Absolutely incredible. The end of the second round, Conor Hignett surviving the triangle, surviving the armbar, and he makes it to the third round. Let's see what Darren O'Gorman has left in him. Let's see how he can move after gripping for, what, 3 minutes, 3.5 minutes?
I think that is the genuine question. How much, like, what can his legs do at this point?
There we go.
Kick to the body from Hignett.
He was holding on to a submission the whole round.
Yeah, absolutely right. The corner.
Overhand right from Hignett there.
They're going to finish him if they keep landing Hignett all day. He doesn't want to strike.
So as we saw before, those first couple of rounds, Darren was throwing a lot of kicks. Now those legs are firmly planted on the ground to stay underneath them.
Bring him onto the backhand. Come on, Darren. Let's get moving.
But yeah, we also have to ask, how much does Hignett have left in him? Being in that triangle may have disrupted his breathing.
Yeah.
Of course, the mental toll it takes on you being in those situations, the adrenaline dump. Can Conor Hignett get the finish here? He wades in with a combination.
Yeah, I think you're looking at two people. One person is just their entire body has been going through a lot and they're knackered, and the other person, they've just blown their legs out essentially.
Elbow short, elbow short.
O'Gorman trying to find a way in with those short elbows. Hignett
looking to circle off to the back there, switching to a single leg.
Hips out.
Oh, big knee from Darren O'Gorman. Hignett resets. Big left hook there from O'Gorman. The court man firing off solid shots in the third round. Hignett's got to be wary here.
You're not using those kicks anywhere near as much, but having success with those strikes with the hands.
Big combination from Hignett there. Finished it with a crisp right hand. And what a story this would be if Conor Hignett could come back and get the victory in this third frame. Nice change of levels with his strikes there. O'Gorman still very much in the fight himself.
Close the distance now, Hignett. Let's go. Yeah.
Oh my God!
Darren has knocked out Darren O'Gorman! Unbelievable! Oh my goodness!
Oh my! That was from the brink of defeat. Really, from the brink of defeat in that triangle for what, 2-3 minutes, and what a knockout that is. And I genuinely just think that Darren O'Gorman couldn't get away as fast enough. His legs are just slow.
Oh my goodness.
Jeez.
What a comeback. Darren, the corner of Conor Hignett
pumped up.
going absolutely wild here. Sean Martin is celebrating furiously as well he might.
Oh,
what a peach of a right hand.
Every one of those shots just absolutely perfect precision.
What a for Hignett. And hey, let's give Darren O'Gorman his due.
Man.
He fought pretty much the perfect fight up to that point.
Yeah, I'm kind of gutted he didn't finish the flying triangle, but then we wouldn't have been able to see like one of the most savage knockouts I've seen in a while.
I don't know who's happier, me, Conor Hignett, or Sean Martin in the cage. That was insane. What a finish.
Yeah, a great performance from both athletes. Like you said, an incredible comeback, but an incredible performance from Darren O'Gorman up until that point. I really genuinely think he just blew his legs out in that triangle.
Well, let's throw it to our MC in the cage to make it official. Here's Mr. Hal Chaplin.
Ladies and gentlemen, your referee, Mr. Mark Goddard, calls a stop to this contest after 2 minutes and 12 seconds of round number 3, declaring your winner by way of knockout in the blue corner, Conor the Hignett